بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخواني في Allah, brothers and sisters, barakallahu feekum. May Allah reward you all. We had technical difficulty last week. We finished our first week, and we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that, and we ask him for continuous weeks, and we ask Allah to make it easy for us. We found the problem that was with the computer, and hopefully things will go okay from here, with Allah's permission. We entered into نحن في الصفحة السادسة عشر. السادسة عشر. We're on page number 16. On page number 16, let's review what we took. It says, قال رحمه الله تعالى فصلا للمصدر أوزان مختلفة في صيغة فعلة. The master on Siga Fa'ala, and that's what book 1 and book 2 is just concerned with Siga Fa'ala, it has different scales. And we saw these different scales on the first lesson that we took. I had Nazala, I had Nuzul, for Kataba was Kitaba, for Rafa'a was Raf'un. It comes on different scales, okay? But now, here in this chapter, it's just dealing with one scale. It says here, we're on page number 16. انظر إلى هذه الأمثلة على وزن فعول. At the top of page 16. Now, are you all with me online? Everything is clear. Look at these examples from the scale fu'ul. We're just looking at fu'ul. Now, the stuff of the dhamma, fu'ul. Fu'ul. And we have several words. حضر يحضر حضور. جلس يجلس جلوس. رجع يرجع رجوع. خرج يخرج خروج. And we know these words. Barakallahu feekum. We took the likes of these words when? In book 1. Na'am. But now we attach to we were familiar with the Madi and the Mudari, the past tense and the future tense. But now we're attaching to it the masdar. That's the masdar. That which is red in this color coordination, it helps in learning. Helps in learning. So we have hadara yahduru hudur, and we have this exercise here, and this is what we're going to start with today. We have on the side here these masters. Other than that which is in the example, we have dukhul, we have rukub, wusul, nuzul, shu'ur. They come from verbs. These are masadir. Masadir is the plural for masdar. These are masadir, na'am, on the scale that we're looking at. But now you have talib, you have to bring the past tense, the future tense, and then the masdar. Tayyib ya Noor, number 1.
دخل يدخل دخول.
دخل what's
يدخل.
نعم يدخل.
يدخل.
نعم يدخل. نعم. Again.
دخل يدخل دخول.
دخل يدخل دخول. نعم. طيب يا غالب, the next one.
ركب يركب ركوب.
ركب
يركب ركوب.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back. We took it's rakiba. We took the fa'ila scale. And we said that rakiba, the mudari, brothers and sisters online. How is the mudari from siga fa'ila? How's the mudari from siga fa'ila? How's the mudari from siga fa'ila? If it's fa'ila, how's the mudari? It's 90% of the times it's yaf'alu. It's going to be yarkabu 90% of the times. Na'am. You remember that? Shariba yashrabu. Labisa yalbasu. Na'am. Are y'all with me online, brothers and sisters online? Are y'all with me? Na'am, this is review. Na'am, this is review. So it's going to be rakiba yarkabu, because that's rakiba. If it has a kasra in the middle, it's going to be fatah. 90% of the time. You understand that? Yeah, no. If it's fa'ila, it's yaf'alu. If it's rakiba, it's yarkabu. If it's labisa, yalbasu. If it's fahima, what's it going to be? Yafhamu. Yafhamu. Na'am. Tayyib, again, ya Ghalib, number 2.
No, rakiba yarkabu rukuban.
نعم ركب يركب ركوب. عندك يا هارون
وصل يصل يصل وصول
وصل يصل وصول. وصل يصل. يصل, the vowel gets dropped, right, in the fi'l mudari, حرف الإله. طيب يا معاذ.
نزل ينزل نزول.
ينزل. نعم. نزل ينزل نزول. نزل ينزل نزول. نزل ينزل نزول. طيب, and this last one. شعر. What's the مضارع for شعر?
يشعر.
Good. يشعر. نعم. شعر يشعر شعور. شعر يشعر شعور. How we doing online?
Can you explain the one before how it's a kasra?
There's no reason why it's a kasra. The mudari, it could be fatha or kasra or dhamma. We know that. That middle letter, it changes. But we said that if it's fa'ila, 90% is going to be yaf'alu. Okay? Tayyib, we finished this. We're going to move on, barakallahu fikum, to the next exercise, which was from homework. Now, what we're going to do in this exercise, barakallahu fikum, which page are we in, please? Barakallahu fikum. We're now at the bottom of page 16. Book online. We're at the bottom of page 16. I said this also. On the bottom of page 16. And this is just the examples, and the homework is what's coming afterwards. But I want each one of you to read both sentences. When we say both sentences, meaning the an harf masdariya and the fi'l, and you're going to change it to the masdar. I hope what I'm saying is clear. We're in the chapter of an masdariya. What does this mean? Why is this an? What's the name of an? It came at the beginning of the chapter. What do you call an? No, hey.
No, and
What is it called? What? Let's go back. Now look at page number 14. You all are with me online. Look at page number 14. It says an harfu masdarin wa nasbin wa istiqbalin. 3 things. We're just taking the first issue. The first issue about an, that is a masdar. But it's also nasbin, but we didn't study yet. It's also istiqbalin, but we didn't study that yet. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? It pertains 3 things. Now, we're just dealing with the first one. What does it mean that it's harfu masdarin? What does that mean? I know harf masdar. What does that mean? Okay, but what does it say in the class? What does it say? It changes with the verb that comes after it to a masdar. Harfu masdar to awwal, it changes. مع الفعل بعدها, with the verb that comes after it, be masdar, and that's why it's called harf masdar, because it changes it and the fi'l together. It's not an is still there and the verb just changed, to a masdar, and an is still there. No, this is called harf masdar, meaning an and the verb after it is going to get changed. An and the verb is going to get changed to a masdar. That's why it's called harf masdar. How are we doing online? We're going to deal with nasb and istiqbal. We're going to deal with that later. Okay? It changes the verb into masdar, right? And the verb, both of them get changed to a masdar. Now, with that in mind, you all get the PowerPoint that I sent out. Did you see the PowerPoint up the support? You were able to see it on PowerPoint, because if you have PowerPoint, there was a voice mentioned with it. Right. So I encourage everybody to get PowerPoint, because every weekend I intend to send you out these homeworks and explain to you further and further. How about the brothers and sisters online? Was anybody able to see what I sent out in PowerPoint and view it actually in PowerPoint with the voice message? There was a slideshow. If I could do it in video, I'll do it in video. I'm still learning how to do this. Wasn't able to listen. But if you download PowerPoint, then you will be able to listen to it, you know. And I'm going to go out of my way on the weekend to explain these lessons to you. So we have to strive, with Allah's permission, to have the best class, because we want the best student. The best students. We want to learn Arabic with proficiency. And we want to learn Arabic with what? With proficiency. The rest of Allah, tawfiq is from Allah. Tayyib, look at where we're at now. We're at the bottom of page 16. I'm going to take my time on explaining this clearly. I'm going to read both sentences on this. This is the example. You're going to read both sentences in the homework. Okay, follow me. Just follow. لا يجب على المسلم أن يحضر الصلاة في المسجد أثناء المطر. It's not wajib on a Muslim to attend the masjid and attend the salah in the masjid during rain. It's not wajib for him to come to the masjid. No. The first one says, لا يجب على المسلم أن يحضر الصلاة. The second one is, لا يجب على المسلم حضور الصلاة في المسجد. And the rest of the sentence is not that important. When you review, I want you to review like that. I want you to review like this. And I put this in PowerPoint, how you should review it. So it's very important that you have PowerPoint, because I explain in it how you should review it. لا يجب على المسلم أن يحضر الصلاة. لا يجب على المسلم حضور الصلاة. لا يجب على المسلم أن يحضر الصلاة. لا يجب على المسلم حضور الصلاة. أن يحضر الصلاة حضور الصلاة. The meaning is one. It's the same meaning. Do we understand that online? Everybody here, we have that. It's the same meaning. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to read both sentences, okay? Ty, we're going to start with you at the support. Number one is on page 17. You're going to read both sentences.
المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل أن يدخل بيته. المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل دخول بيته.
طيب, same sentence, يا نور.
المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل أن يدخل بيته.
Again, I'm sorry, no stuttering. That is not allowed in class. If you stutter, you have to do it over. No stuttering. So you have to take your time. Like if you don't want to like trip or fall or anything, that means you're going to be going real slow. No stuttering. Again.
المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل أن يدخل بيته.
So take your time. Say قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
But take your time. You have to aim and then shoot. Don't shoot if you didn't aim. You're going to scare all the deers away. We just want to get one buck. Just one. But if you miss one, all the other deers ran away and you lost the whole day. You're going to be out there just wasting time. So you have to aim. You have to look. You have to aim. You have to say it to yourself first and bam, and shoot it. So you have to have some type of what? Finesse, poise, and sophistication with your Arabic. It has to be top. You have to aim for that, and tawfiq is from Allah. You with me, Abdul Sabur? You have to aim فوق النجوم. فوق النجوم, above the stars. So if you fall short, you're doing good. Again, take the other sentence with the muscle now.
المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل دخول بيته.
Nah. Okay, I want you to read both of them again after me. Read after me. المسلم يقول بسم الله
المسلم يقول بسم الله
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل دخول بيته.
قبل دخول بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل أن يدخل بيته.
قبل دخول بيته.
قبل دخول بيته.
That's how you review. That's how you review. Now do it with your eyes closed. المسلم يقول بسم الله قبل أن يدخل بيته قبل دخول بيته. قبل أن يدخل بيته قبل دخول بيته. Say it without looking. Say it over. If you said it over and over, you think maybe you wasted your time. Like you said it like 15 times. You think you wasted your time. That's how you become stronger. What do you think like studying Arabic is? You just attend the class and that's it. You just come to class and you listen to the thing and that's over. Like when I'm finished is when you start. That's when you start studying. Hey, I'm just pointing out. I'm telling you now, go down to the road. When you get to 75, you got to go 3 miles. Then you're going to make a left. And then you're going to go on 94. And you're going to take 95, 7. That's all I'm doing right now. You got to do the do. This is just GPS instructions here. When you go home, you have to do the do. This class is not sufficient. This is not sufficient. Now, this is online, and you are with us. Don't think that this class is sufficient. I was in the class with the brother. He was in the class with the brother. I want to know what you did when you was alone. When you was alone, that's when it matters. And the next one.
تعطلت الحافلة بعد أن وصلت إلى الموقف الحافلة.
We got to take our time. تعطلت الحافلة أو تعطلت الحافلة بعد أن وصلت إلى موقف الحافلات. Again.
تعطلت الحافلة.
But you can't stop on the alif lam. تعطلت الحافلة. No, we can't do that. So better say تعطلت الحافلة.
تعطلت الحافلة بعد أن وصلت إلى موقف الحافلة. تعطلت الحافلة بعد الوصول إلى الموقف الحافلة.
Okay, now I want you to read from بعد. بعد أن وصلت إلى موقف الحافلة بعد الوصول إلى موقف. Just those from بعد to the rest of the sentence. Read it 3-4 times. The front, the top, and the bottom. The top and the bottom.
But say from
بعد. Start from بعد.
All the way to the end of the sentence?
All the way to the end. On both sides. From the verb and from the masdar.
بعد أن وصلت إلى الموقف الحافلة.
حافلات الحافلات.
No. بعد الوصول إلى الموقف الحافلات.
But listen, we have to hear this alif lam. بعد you have to make it clear. بعد الوصول. Make like the alif lam or the tanween, if it's going to be alif lam or clear, so that the listener can really understand what you're saying. Okay, again.
بعد أن وصلت إلى الموقف الحافلات. بعد الوصول إلى الموقف الحافلات.
Again, that's good.
بعد أن وصلت إلى الموقف الحافلات. بعد الوصول إلى الموقف الحافلات.
Jamil, this is how you're going to practice. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? How are we doing online? This is how you're going to review. This is how you study. This is how you get it. Now, tie up. Let's move down. Tie up. You say you with us?
Yeah.
Tie up, inshallah. So I want you to read the whole sentences, then just go back to that main part.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس بالقرب من المكيفة.
من المكيفة.
من المكيفة. فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس بالقرب من المكيفة.
One more time, say that time, and make that alif lam clear.
فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس بالقي
القرب.
فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس بالقرب
بالقرب.
من المكيفة.
بالقرب.
بالقرب.
Okay, start from لا تحب and read both of them.
لا تحب أن تجلس بالقرب من المكيفة.
Okay, stop at تجلس. لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس. لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس.
لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس.
Again.
لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس.
Again, one more time. Nice and smooth. No start. Nice and smooth.
لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس.
So get used to saying an. لا تحب أن. لا تحب أن. لا تحب أن تجلس. لا تحب الجلوس. That's how you review. We're going to be in the Muslim a couple of chapters now. Now, عندك يا Harun, the same one. The same one. Fatima.
فاطمة لا يحب أن
Fatima?
فاطمة لا يحب أن
لا يحب فاطمة or Fatima?
ها؟
لا تحب. ليس لا يحب. لا تحب.
فاطمة لا تحب أن يجلس بالقرب.
تجلس. What?
تجلس.
Okay, it's Zayd. Kelly, let's make it Zayd. You know when
I didn't say تجلس.
you said Yajlisu and you're saying Yuhibbu. You don't want it to be Fatima. He has a problem with Fatima. Okay, it's Zayd. Okay?
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس بالقرب.
Tajlisa, come on, an. That's what.
تجلس بالقرب من المكيفة.
Al-Mukayyifa.
مكيفة.
My man Mukayyifa. What word does it come from? It comes from Kaifa. Kaifa has to do with your condition. This is Mukayyif. It changes your condition. It puts you in comfort. It Yukayyifu. So Mukayyifa. But now we want to read the sentence. No stuttering. Fatima tuhibbu an tajlisa bil qurbi min al mukayyifa. No stuttering. Again.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس
Tajlisa.
تجلس فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس بالقرب من المكيفة.
Okay, get this last part right here. Say bil qurbi min al mukayyifa.
بالقرب من المكيفة.
bil qurbi min al mukayyifa.
بالقرب من المكيفة.
So I want you to ride this ya. It's going to help you. Min al mukayyifa.
من المكيفة.
It's going to give you time. Listen, there's two things that I want you, and three things I want you to take advantage of in the Arabic so you can regroup. One is the sukoon. When it says yes, when you say yes, it comes give you time to regroup your mouth. Yes, alun. When it's a sukoon, it gives you like a breather. The shadda. Yatafakkahun. When it's yatafak, you're able like to regroup, get another look. When it's a shadda, you can stop and regroup. And then when it's elongation, like min as-sama, when it's sama, you have like time to like, yo, look, like, because you can use that mud. Let me ask you a question. What's longer? It's in tajweed. What's longer? A letter that has a fatha, a kasra dammat, those are mutaharrik, or sukoon? If I say sa or as, which is longer in time? Is it the same? Right, the sukoon is longer than the mutaharrik. What's longer, a sukoon or a shadda? I say as or as-sa. The shadda is longer than the sukoon. You with me? Right. So you want when you get on the sukoon, it gives you time to like regroup your mouth and your understanding. Yes, alun. Mukayyi. When you not gava, not mukayva, it's mukayyi. When you have the time to regroup in your mouth, in your mind. Yeah, Lord, are you with me? Especially when it's a mud. A man's like, well, you can like look at the whole end of the eye about it. Take that time to regroup in your mind and everything. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? take advantage of the sukoon to like give you a break. That's like you put your brake on. Like when you make a turn, you put the gas on, you put your brake on, you make a turn when you're driving. You put the brake on. What if you put the gas on? It's gonna be more difficult. It's gonna be more difficult. So the sukoon in that shut is like a break for you to regroup. I want you to see it like that. Nah.
Is it mukayyifa or mukayyifa?
مكيفة فكسرة. طيب يا Harun. Give me the X sentence. Give me with the masdar.
Next sentence.
Yeah, with the masdar. Each sentence has two sentences.
Okay. Yeah. Fatima to la yuhibbul.
Man, two hippo.
Fatima to la tuhibbul julusa بالقرب من المكيفة.
Okay, now we're going to leave off بالقرب من المكيفة. We're finished with that. We both sentences. فاطمة تحب أن تجلس. فاطمة تحب الجلوس. فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس. فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس. Nice and smooth. Take your time.
فاطمة لا يحب.
لا تحب. It's Fatima. She's a woman.
It is تحب.
But you're saying يحب. You're saying يحب. No, not really. You're not really saying that. Where's the microphone? So that's the problem. You didn't give you the microphone. Yeah.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس. فاطمة لا تحب
الجلوس.
الجلوس.
I mean, both of them.
فاطمة تحب لا تحب يد.
Take your time.
Okay. فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس.
Okay, one more time. We want both of them nice and clear.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس.
تجلس. Again, one more time. Read after me. فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس.
So you got to stop and go. فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس.
فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس.
فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس.
Okay, by yourself, both times.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس. فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس.
One more time.
فاطمة لا تحب أن تجلس. فاطمة لا تحب الجلوس.
Okay, listen to this. Now we're going to take this as our golden rule in the class. That I read it with him 2 or 3 times and he got it perfect, right? So that shows that if you do it 10 times in the house, it's going to be perfect. Because all the time, when I bring the student to class and I review him 2 or 3 times and he gets it right, that shows that if he had done it 30 times in the house, it comes straight. But you have to know how to study. Now, so imagine somebody studies hard in the wrong way. And it's not going to get the practice. And the next sentence. Pass the microphone on. كان نبينا محمد
كان نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في غار حراء عند أن نزل القرآن عليه.
إنما عند أن نزل القرآن عليه.
عند أن نزل القرآن عليه.
Again. عند أن
نزل.
لا عند أن نزل
القرآن عليه.
Again, one more time.
عند أن نزل القرآن.
You can say أن نزل. You have to say أن نزل because it's 2 different noons. So you're just putting it like one noon. أن نزل is أن نزل.
عند أن نزل القرآن عليه.
Okay, now how you change that to the master? عند
نزول القرآن عليه.
عند نزول القرآن عليه. Now Quran is going to get a kasr because it's مضاف إليه. Okay, you understand that Quran is going to get a kasr because it's مضاف إليه. So start with عند أن نزل القرآن عند نزول القرآن عند أن نزل القرآن عليه عند نزول القرآن عليه.
عند أن نزل
لا،
القرآن
نزل.
عند أن نزل القرآن عليه عند نزول القرآن عليه
Again, nice and smooth. Take your time.
عند أن نزل القرآن عليه عند نزول القرآن عليه
القرآني. It's مضاف إليه. It's a
Oh.
كسر all the time.
القرآن
عند
عليه
نزول القرآن عليه.
عند نزول القرآن عليه.
طيب عندك يا عبد الصبور. Coming back around. The next one, yeah, أختي. Hold on. Brothers and sisters online, how are we doing? How are we doing online? Let me get some feedback. Are you all reading online? We got like 7, 10 people here online, and all those that are in on Telegram. How are we doing? Who is this? Abdul Wahab is the spokesman for everybody. Okay. Let's have some participation. Time ya Abdul Sabur.
يا أختي اذكري الله عند أن يشعري
In the we're going. This is some contagious from Harun spreading around.
عند أو تشعر يا أختي اذكري الله يا أختي اذكري الله عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
What does this mean? Uzkirillah. Take that straight there. Uzkirillah. Uzkurillah. Uzkurillah. Uzkurillah.
Okay.
And an tash'uri bid-dhiq. What does that mean, Abdul Sabur?
Oh, sister, mention Allah when you feel anxiety.
When you feel anxiety, when you feel uncomfortable. Dhiq, it comes from dhiq, it means to be tight. When you feel like, cramped, uncomfortable, suffering from anxiety, yeah, anything like that. Anything like that.
يا أختي اذكر الله عند يا أختي اذكر الله عند الشعور بالضيق.
Good. Again. عند أن تشعري بالضيق عند الشعور بالضيق.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
تشعري
عند أن تشعري بالضيق عند الشعور بالضيق.
Okay, repeat after me. عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
عند الشعور بالضيق.
عند الشعور بالضيق.
Listen to this, ya Ikhwani. Just imagine listen to somebody speaking Arabic and they say inda an. He has to come with a verb. He has to come with a verb, but you're listening to him. If he says an, what comes after an? It's half muster or nasbin or istiqbal. It has to be a verb. So if you have something to say inda an, you're following along. You know what a sentence comprises of. Now I have to come with a verb. Again, Abdul Sabur. Inda an. Listen, this word tash'uri is a fatha, then there's a dhamma, then there's a kasra. It's difficult on the tongue. So don't add unto it. Stop. Inda an tash'uri. Stop. If the line has fatha, kasra, dhamma, don't add like an tash'uri. It's going to make it longer. So when you see something's difficult, separate it. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? So you see like a traffic jam there, stop here. Yeah, stop here. Make a list. Don't go straight into it like that. And the an, repeat after me. And the an tash'uri bid-dhiq.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
In the shu'uri bid-dhiq.
عند الشعور بالضيق.
Go straight to the alif lam. And dash shu'uri bid-dhiq.
عند الشعور بالضيق.
And the an tash'uri bid-dhiq.
عند أن تشعري بالضيق.
And the shu'uri bid-dhiq.
عند الشعور
And the shu'uri bid-dhiq.
عند الشعور بالضيق.
Naam. So, Ikhwani, barakallahu fikum, the Arabic sometimes is heavy on the tongue. It's like you're trying to lift a barbell and it's too heavy for you. So what's the solution? Let's slow down. You have to take some little lighter and make it work out. All right, let's finish up. And how we doing online? How we doing online? Are we going to read the last ones here? We're going to read it all together. You all read after me. أحب أن أجلس. No, we're not there. Number 6. I'm sorry. You all read after me. نمت قليلا.
نمت قليلا.
You all after me. نمت قليلا.
نمت قليلا.
بعد أن رجعت.
بعد أن رجعت.
من المدرسة.
من المدرسة.
نمت قليلا.
نمت قليلا.
بعد أن رجعت.
بعد أن رجعت.
بعد الرجوع.
بعد الرجوع.
نمت قليلا.
نمت قليلا.
بعد أن رجعت.
بعد أن رجعت.
نمت قليلا.
نمت قليلا.
بعد الرجوع.
بعد الرجوع.
نمت قليلا بعد الرجوع.
نمت قليلا بعد الرجوع.
من المدرسة.
من المدرسة.
I slept a little bit after I returned from the school. They have the same meaning. But look at this. And we're going to have a whole class on this. Look at this. It says raja'tu. What does raja'tu mean? I return. Has a pronoun on it, right?
Yeah.
So we could put this pronoun on the muster and say nimtu qalilin ba'da ruju'i. My return. Ba'da ruju'i min al-madrasa. You can say ba'da ruju' with an alif lam, after returning, or after my returning. Honey, you have that or that. But you can't have an alif lam and the ya. You can have both. So you're versatile. But when it has that raja'tu, it has a pronoun there. You could bring that pronoun into the muster also. You understand that, Isa? Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? Is that clear? Okay. Let's go to the next one. You all are repeating after me. أحب أن أجلس
أحب أن أجلس
مع أولادي بعد الغداء.
مع أولادي بعد الغداء.
أحب الجلوس
أحب الجلوس
مع أولادي بعد الغداء.
مع أولادي بعد الغداء.
أحب أن أجلس.
أحب أن أجلس.
أحب الجلوس.
أحب الجلوس.
أحب أن أجلس.
أحب أن أجلس.
أحب الجلوس.
أحب الجلوس.
This is how you review. It's how you review. Where? Fatwa at the end. Al-Julus. Sorry, this is the last one. This is the last one. You all are after me. ما نستطيع
ما نستطيع
أن نركب السفينة
أن نركب السفينة
مع أولادنا.
مع أولادنا.
So when you see نركب السفينة, that's automatically going to be مضاف مضاف إليه. When we change it to the master, it's going to be ركوب السفينة. It's going to be مضاف مضاف إليه. That's it. That's a مفعول به now. It has to get attached to it. Again, ما نستطيع.
ما نستطيع.
What does that mean? ما نستطيع. We can't. Right, we can't. ما نستطيع
ما نستطيع
أن نركب السفينة.
أن نركب السفينة.
ما نستطيع
ما نستطيع
ركوب السفينة.
ركوب السفينة.
ما نستطيع
ما نستطيع
أن نركب السفينة.
أن نركب السفينة.
ما نستطيع
ما نستطيع
ركوب السفينة.
ركوب السفينة.
ما نستطيع أن نركب السفينة.
نستطيع نركب السفينة.
Take your time. ما نستطيع أن نركب السفينة.
ما نستطيع أن نركب السفينة.
ما نستطيع ركوب السفينة.
ما نستطيع ركوب السفينة.
ما نستطيع.
ما نستطيع.
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 Make the scene a scene. Nesta. Say nesta.
نستطيع.
A camel full scene. Don't just say nasta. Nastati'u. Nasta. Nesta. Say nesta.
نستطيع.
Now we're going to say tato. Say tato. Nestato.
نستطيع.
Nestati.
نستطيع.
Nestato.
نستطيع.
Nestati. Nastati'u. You can't say nastati'u. I can't speak like that. Nastati'u. Nasta. Nastati'u. Ma nasta. Do that with all honor and with privilege and like honor to speak Arabic. Make the scene clear. Like that's your language. That's your language. How you wanna appear? How you wanna sound? You have to go out of your way while you're practicing this, so it's natural. You have some type of finesse with your Arabic. Can't be you just so happy to speak Arabic. I just speak it in your way. Just so happy. No. Yours has to be excellent. Nah. Has to be excellent.
The noon, you can't put the noon. Rakubanas, Safina.
But what?
Put the noon. The domir na on the Rakubanas.
No.
What determines if the mustard gets the alif lam or not?
There's no golden rule. You have to look and see. It's about a meaning.
Okay.
About a meaning. Let's move on. Look at this here. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نحن في الصفحة الثامنة عشر. You have 10 minutes left. الثامنة عشر. فصل. معنى حرف نسب واستقبال. I said, do you have time to explain when does the mustard get out of lamb? It's just about a meaning. There's no golden rule. It's just about a meaning. There's nothing I can tell you. But as we go on, you're going to pick it up. Now, the previous lesson was, what does harf musta mean? Now we're going to look at what does nasbin wa istiqbalin mean? Hold on, before we move on. Do you think it's difficult or it's easy? What do you think? Everything is easy. There's no such thing as difficult. Listen, there's no such thing as difficult. When you get into Arabic, you do sarf, if you do tafsir, there's no such thing. You just need to work wait through and understand. Difficulty, wipe that out of your mind. Okay? Let's look. What does this chapter say? Ma'ana harfi nasbin wastiqbal. The meaning of harf nasb wastiqbal. What is the meaning that is harf nasbin mean? Because what is an? An is harf masdarin wa nasbin wastiqbalin. We took the meaning of masdarin. What does masdarin mean? That it changes what the verb after it to a masdar. Now we're looking at what does nasbin wastiqbalin. What do these two terms mean? Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? Yeah. So it says, حرف نسب تجعل الفعل المضارع منصوبا بالفتحة أو بحذف النون. It makes the fi'l mansub. Mansub is a condition of the verb. Okay? But you don't need to know what mansub means. But mansub means that the sign that is mansub is going to be a fatha at the end, no dhamma. And it's going to drop off the noon. Like yadhabun is going to be yadhabu. Yajlisuna is going to be yajlisu. Here, anti tadhabina is going to be tadhabi. Anti tadhabina is going to be tadhabi. Huma yadhabani is going to be yadhaba. No noon. Tadhabani, antuma tadhabani is going to be tadhaba. It's going to, nasbin means it makes it a fatha, or hadaf noon, erasing the noon at the end of it. That's what it means. This is how you make it mansuban. You make it, you either put a fatha on it, or if it has a noon, you're going to take the noon off of it. Let's look at some examples. So hold on. That's what nasbin means. Nasbin means that it's mansub. Mansub is a condition. Like when a verb has a dhamma, you call it marfu'. If a word has a dhamma, it's called marfu'. If a verb has a fatha, it's called mansub. If a verb has a kasra, it's called majroor. And if it has sukoon, it's called majzoom. These are words in nahu, which I don't want to get into. This is not a nahu book. Our concern is the meaning. Once you understand the meaning of it, then you can study now. We're just into meaning here. But this is necessary because that's what an is called. So if you want to speak Arabic correctly, you have to know that if you say ba'da an tajlisa, you can't say tajlisu. Because an maybe have a fatha. An maybe have a fatha. An did that. What does harf istiqbal mean? It says حرف استقبال تنقل الفعل المضارع من زمن الحال إلى زمن المستقبل. Okay, فعل المضارع, what does it indicate? It indicates two times. It could be حال right now or مستقبل in the future. But if it has an on it, it's in the future. استقبال means future. It could be present time. That's called حاضر, present time. نعم. But if an comes on the verb, that's talking about in the future, not right now. So what if I said this? زيد يذهب إلى الصين. Zayd is going to Sin. He's going to China. It's not clear. Like, is he going right now? Or I'm telling you tomorrow he's going to go. It's not clear. زيد يذهب إلى الصين. Zayd is going to Sin. Like, when? Is he going right now? I mean, he's going to Sin, meaning next week he's going to go. It's not clear. Fi'l mudari, listen to this. It could be present or future tense. But if an gets on it, it's istiqbal, it's future. If an comes on the verb, it's future. So you can understand if you want to say something in the future, you're going to put an on it to make it clear. If an ends on the fi'l, it's not present tense. Doesn't mean it right now. It means in the future. Maybe after an hour, after what does future mean?
Anything to come.
When? To come when? After an hour, after 2 days? After the time, as soon as the speaker is quiet. As soon as the speaker is quiet. How means while the speaker is speaking is going on right now. Present means while I'm speaking is happening right now. Future means after I'm finished speaking is going to happen. After I finish speaking, that's future. Okay? How are we doing online? Right? Near future means right after I finish speaking. If it's not happening while I'm doing it, if I'm speaking, it's happening now. Zaydun yadhhab ila suq. He's going right now while I'm speaking. He's going. Zaydun yadhhab ila suq while I'm speaking. He's going. While I'm speaking, he's going. That's present. But it's going to happen after I finish speaking, whether it's a second or a year, it's in the future. What does harf istiqbal mean? Now, fi'l mudari, now it definitely means future. So if an enters on the fi'l mudari, what does it convey? The meaning that it's in the future. If we understand that, let's read some of these sentences. You all repeat after me. Qala jumal mufida. Jumalun mufida. Beneficial sentences. You all read after me. Ana adhabu ila suq.
Ana adhabu ila suq.
Again. Ana adhabu ila suq.
Ana adhabu ila suq.
Ana uridu an adhaba 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 ila suq.
The first one is adhabu. Again. Ana adhabu ila suq. I'm going to the market. I'm going. But now when I say ana uridu an adhab, if I say ana uridu an adhab ila suq, am I going right now? I want to go. It's an adhaba. So an is harf masdar. You could say an urid adhab ila suq. An is harf nasbin. It makes it with a fatha. Adhaba. An is harf istiqbalin, meaning in the future. Do we understand what an is now? An, you could say, uridu al-dhahab ila suq. Ya Noor, are you with me? That's what an means. Uridu an adhaba, uridu al-dhahab. That's an masdariyah. Or when I say uridu an adhabu, I can't say adhabu. An adhaba. Uridu. Look, uridu got a dhamma. Because nothing's there to make it have a fatha. Nothing's there. Uridu an adhaba ila suq. So that an, if it's istiqbal in the future, how are we doing online? How are we doing online? Yeah, but it's not always between two verbs. Recognize that that's good, but it's not always like that. So I can start the sentence. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَن تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. And for you to fast, listen to this. وَأَن تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُم تَعْلَمُونَ. Why is it خَيْرٌ? Why is it خَيْرٌ? Because the masdar means صَوْمُكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. It's the masdar. أَن تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. أَن تَصُومُوا. What's that wow? It's jama'ah. صِيَامُكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. Do you see that, Abdul Sabur? Say no. It says أن تصوموا. تصوموا, it means أنتم تصومون. La, don't shake your head like that. أن تصوموا, يعني تصومون. Say أنا أصوم. أنت تصوم. نحن نصوم. أنتم تصومون. Right? But when you say an, you have to drop the noon. أن تصوموا. Right? Now we're going to turn that to a masdar. What does it mean when Allah says, وَأَن تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ, meaning صِيَامُكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ? Because at the beginning of Islam, you could feed a poor person or you could fast. At the end of that ayah, Allah says, وَأَن تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ, meaning صِيَامُكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. So it doesn't always come between two verbs. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَن تَعْفُوا أَقْرَبُ لِلتَّقْوَى. And to forgive, this is closer to taqwa. يعني عفوكم أقرب. نعم. So what verse of it? Verse number page number let me see, page number 600 and we don't do the verse numbers and that's on you all. Where's Surah Al-Baqarah? We all know numbers in Surah Al-Baqarah. Nah. So are you all with me? Listen, let me tell you all, wallahi, Arabic is a beautiful, it's going to change your life. If you learn it with the Quran, it's going to change your life. It's too beautiful. It's too big. It's too big. Too much. It's too dynamic. Because it's all mental. And you can be creative with it. But if you understand what Allah is saying, it's like, wow, what a beautiful way. You know? So you could be creative. You could use an, you could use lam, you could sing, you could do stuff. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Let's go to the next sentence, brothers. هل تركبوا الحافلة؟
هل تركبوا الحافلة?
It's not clear. Like, are you riding it now? Are you going to ride? Do you do this on the norm? Do you ride the حافلة? It's just a general question. هل تركبوا الحافلة؟
هل تركبوا الحافلة؟
هل تريد أن تركبا الحافلة؟
هل تريد أن تركبا الحافلة؟
هل تريد ركوب الحافلة؟
هل تريد ركوب الحافلة؟
ركوب الحافلة.
ركوب الحافلة.
ماستر. تركب حرف نصب. هل تريد أن تركب الحافلة؟ In the future. That's حرف استقبال. It's Arabic. It's Arabic. نعم. طيب. Let's move on. نحن نسافر في الصيف.
نحن نسافر في الصيف.
Again. نحن نسافر في الصيف.
نحن نسافر في الصيف.
We travel in the summer. نحن نحب أن نسافر في الصيف.
نحن نحب أن نسافر في الصيف.
نحن نحب أن نسافر.
أن نسافر.
أن نسافر.
أن نسافر.
نحن نحب السفر.
نحن نحب السفر
في الصيف.
في الصيف.
نحن نحب أن نسافر. That's حرف نصب. The half of it is in the future. نحن نحب السفر في الصيف.
نحن نحب السفر في الصيف.
That's the masdar. You are with me?
No.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Do we know, brothers and sisters, do we know what harfu nasbin, harfu masdarin, wa nasbin, wa istiqbalin means? Do we know? We don't understand what it means.
No.
We know what it means.
Yeah.
Okay, does it translate to something? Sometimes it says, how do you translate unlike? It doesn't translate to anything. You can't translate it as meaning, as life to it. You can't just say It means two. I want two. No, it doesn't mean two. There's no meaning. Let's finish this up. يا أمل ماذا تأكلين؟
يا أمل ماذا تأكلين؟
So this example has a noon, تأكلين. That's the purpose. I'm bringing this example to take off the noon. That's the purpose. So you pay attention to that. It's not just a lame sentence for no purpose. This has a noon, so we're going to take off the noon. I want you to recognize that. يا أمل ماذا تأكلين؟
يا أمل ماذا تأكلين؟
يا أمل ماذا تريدين أن تأكلي؟
يا أمل ماذا تأكلين؟
ماذا تريدين
ماذا تريدين
أن تأكلي؟
أن تأكلي؟
ماذا تريدين
ماذا تريدين
أن تأكلي؟
أن تأكلي؟
It's really تأكلين, but nasb means it takes off the noon. That's what nasb makes it mansuban. How do you make something mansuban? Either a fatha or you take off the noon. So this one wouldn't be suitable to change that to a masjid. You can't say ماذا تريد الأكل. You have to say ماذا تريدون من الأكل. You have to add a حرف الجر. ماذا تريدون من الأكل or للأكل. It needs a حرف jar to make it a little clearer. Okay? Let's finish this exercise. Yeah, number 4. So look at the second half. It says ماذا تريدون. If we want to change that to a masdar, you can't say ماذا تريدين الأكل. You have to say للأكل. للأكل, for eating. للأكل. That's a side benefit. Let's continue. لماذا أنتم تدرسون اللغة العربية؟
لماذا أنتم تدرسون اللغة العربية؟
No, take your time. لماذا أنتم تدرسون
لماذا أنتم تدرسون
اللغة العربية؟
اللغة العربية؟
اللغة العربية.
اللغة العربية.
لماذا أنتم تريدون
لماذا أنتم تريدون
أن تدرسوا اللغة العربية؟
أن تدرسوا اللغة العربية.
The first one is تدرسون. That noon makes it rafa. The noon that makes it marfu. The noon. But now with mansuban, you take off the noon, say تدرسوا. Again, لماذا أنتم تدرسون؟
لماذا أنتم تدرسون؟
لماذا أنتم تدرسون؟
لماذا أنتم تدرسون؟
Why are you studying? لماذا أنتم تريدون أن تدرسوا؟
لماذا أنتم تدرسون؟
لماذا أنتم تريدون؟
لماذا أنتم تريدون؟
تريدون أن تدرسوا.
تريدون أن تدرسوا.
Take advantage of تريد. تريد. Take advantage of that mud to regroup yourself. Don't say تريدون. Say تريد. Say تريد. Group yourself up. تريدون أن تدرسوا.
تريدون أن تدرسوا.
تريدون أن تدرسوا.
تريدون أن تدرسوا.
Okay, we're going to stop here. We're almost hitting the hour. Pardon me for the itala. We have 9 sentences here. You're going to read both parts. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at this here. It has 9 sentences. What's the purpose of this lesson here? It shows you how nasbin was istiqbalin. It either shows it with a fatah or hadaf and noon. It either shows it with a fatah at the end or erasing and taking the noon off it, right? It has what? It has 9 sentences. Look at after 9. We're going to stop there. That's where we're going to stop. That's where we're going to stop. We're going to come to class tomorrow. Everybody's going to read these sentences. You're going to finish that which we didn't do. You're going to do it on your own. Everybody's going to come tomorrow. You're going to read 2 sentences. Okay? Don't try to sit on the right and the left. I might start from the bottom, go to the top. There's no way out. Okay? All right, this is our class for the day. Hopefully our internet situation has been resolved. Inshallah. This is what we're going to start with. No questions. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Allah, Allah, Allah.